Yo, yo, yo. That's a little too loud. Yo, yo, yo. So if you don't know, uh, I'm usually on Twitch. I play a lot of Mortal Kombat, but something been telling me to get back on YouTube lately. Um, so yeah, I'm back on YouTube. I'm listening to 607 Unk, not the punk. I just want to watch it on stream, see what he talking about. I might have some views. I might chime in every now and then. He came off as a weird guy at first. I'm not gonna lie. When he first came out a couple months ago, but the dude be knowing a lot, and he rich for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You don't get rich for no reason. But anyways, let's see what he talking about. I'm already 17 minutes into the video, but I had to stop it and get on stream because I'm like, shit. The way he talking, bro, in the way that I be thinking, it's gonna all come together, trust me. So if you find this stream, welcome to my channel. It's nice to meet you. My name is Brewster Million. Some people call me Hayes on other platforms. Um, yeah, we just gonna see what he talking about. I hope some people fall through. If not, that's cool. Um, what else I want to say? I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's basically it, man. Let's get into it.
This shit go. Well, I told you the baby was already.
Bro, I hate when he do this shit though. That's the only thing. Like when he started doing this shit.
Babies. I'll keep it real. I just want to keep it real, right? A lot of people love kids. A lot of people love them, but they think they're supposed to protect. Babies smart, gang. They're smarter than you. A lot of people know this. Listen, the babies are evil because they know everything they do, but yet they still do it. The babies are connected to the heavens, gang. They know. They know, but they still use it on you. That's why I say that for. Because they know. So the right got to be evil for. And then they get old and act like they forgot. Right when they get old, they forgot all they did when they was a baby, but they ain't tell you. They knew everything, but didn't tell you. They knew everything. When they used to laugh, and playing with, they playing with who they know they playing with. They won't tell you about it. And if they tell you about it, you don't believe them. Right? Listen, the babies are so connected. That's why I say fuck them because they won't tell me. I really love them. I want them to tell me everything they know, but they won't tell me. It's like the trees. The trees are the fallen angels. I want them to talk to me, but they talk to me, but they won't talk to me like I want them to talk to me. For them to talk to me, I got to be still. Who the fuck want to be still? All right? And that's the problem with the babies. They got to be still to understand them. And I want to be still to understand her. So I said, fuck them kids.
Bro, you
Because
tripping.
they too smart. And everybody think they
Nigga
dumb. But
tripping
they
like a
smarter than you and me. That's what I'm on. A lot of people know that a kid's smart.
I agree with you. I feel like a lot of adults are
Kids.
kids.
Listen.
They babies.
Yeah, listen. They never grow up. Listen, you ever met somebody? I had a friend of mine from the church gang. I had somebody been selling weed and doing the same thing since we were about 12. And you ask them with something new every day. I'll keep it real. They don't know. So I'm telling you, everybody's stuck in that cycle. Listen, once you stop moving forward in life, you stuck. So once you kept the same man too long, you stuck. It's time to get some new dick. Stop playing with. I'm just keeping it real, gang. Like, ain't you tired of that one? Listen, that one, what you ain't supposed to be attached to that one, because then be attached to all the other bullshit that come with it. No, I gotta keep moving, nigga. Right? Life is about keeping moving. It ain't about standing in one place and standing still and tell you to go get a house, get a picket fence. They want to lock you in, get you a husband. They want you to be blocked in, right? And tell you to stay there and die. Right? What kind of life is that? And then they tell you when you die, you could go to heaven and be stuck some more. Or go to hell and be stuck some more. You never get freedom.
All
And none
right.
of that way. Heaven is one place full of gold. What if I don't like gold?
Now that's the one thing I don't I don't agree with that, but what I'm trying to say is, yeah, the cycle is vicious, bro. Like my grandparents, they worked their ass off just to die, and they left the house to my aunt. She lost it, and then now I'm homeless. That's why you can't really be looking at people like you see somebody on the street, you never know what the fuck they been through. You know what I'm saying? Like shit is wicked, bro. They got caught up in a cycle that been passed down to us. And so yeah, that shit wicked.
I'm just giving it a long light go. Why I gotta be there for? Right? So heaven ain't for me. I don't know.
And then the heaven stuff, it's like, man, I wanna be I wanna be like I believe in God, right? But like what he's saying, bro, we messed up either way. Like you ain't gonna be free no in no type of way because heaven is just worship. You just gonna worship this dude for eternity, or you can burn for eternity. Those are some messed up choices, to be honest. If you really think about it, those are some really messed up choices.
I know that if you want to be in heaven, you can be in heaven. If you want to
Right now. Right now. Right now.
You
Y'all
gotta
do
do
it
it right now.
facts right now. If you want to be in heaven, you can be in heaven.
Yeah.
I believe that.
A lot of people here. Listen, 98% of the people in here. Listen, because God is an Indian killer. A lot of people know. He gonna give you this and then take it away from you, then give you this and take it away from you. Your whole life gonna be a roller coaster. So who the f in here? Right, and then everybody pray to this guy. Everybody praying to somebody outside of you. Why the f would I pray to somebody outside of me for? When everything I look at is the same damn shit. And everybody says it's different. I know it's the same shit. Muslim is Christianity. Christianity is Muslim. The Jews is the same. Everything the fuck the same. Everything trying to control me. So what the fuck would I do any of that? Give a fuck about that. I give a fuck about your church. I don't give a fuck about that black box. I don't give a fuck about the Muslims. I love Muslims, but I don't give a fuck about Allah. I don't give a fuck about arm, leg, arm, head. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't care about truth. I don't know. I don't know.
Is he lonely outside of the matrix?
Lonely. Listen, I don't know what lonely is. Everything is me. Listen, what everybody scared of is what is. Everybody's scared of peace. Listen, we in survival mode, right? And our nervous system need to be repaired. And
I'm sorry for keep on pausing, but yes, in my opinion, I don't know what the heck he about to say, but in my opinion, yes, it's very lonely being outside of the matrix. You the only person around you out of y'all know how they used to give those statistics to where they be like 1 out of 5 or 3 out of 5 people are gonna catch this in their lifetime. Like when you out the matrix, you one out of many. And it's like, yeah, it's super lonely to be the only person that can see beyond the veil. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out, man. I'm trying to get I'm trying to be spiritually awake, but in the world at the same time. And it's really difficult when you surrounded by liars. You know. The nurse at the clinic the other day, she asked me, you know, it's a formal greeting. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Williams? I told her I'm doing. And that's what I'm gonna keep on saying from now on, bro. I'm doing. Like, I'm not doing good. I'm not doing bad. I'm doing. Like, I'm tired of lying. Like, that's all we do is walk around and lie. And then we get surprised when people grow up with all these problems.
Nobody want to do that. Peace comes to somebody. You ever met somebody that they get in a peaceful environment, they go crazy? Listen, just take somebody from the trenches and bring them out here. They be looking around like somebody from the shooting. They cannot find peace. When you take them in the trenches, they peaceful. With all the noise, all that shit, they peaceful, right? So nobody want peace, gang. Because peace is a perception, right? People want, what's that word I'm looking for? What's that word? You know that word to where it's the same and everybody they want to say they want to be comfortable. People want to be comfortable. But um the true comfortable is uncomfortable. A lot of people don't. Because when you're uncomfortable, you learn something, right? It's always uncomfortable. Like if you're gonna live like to try to manifest something, you gotta understand that everything you walk into gonna be the dark. Right? Yeah, it's not gonna be there at first. Right? And that fear is what keep everybody stuck. Like nobody wanna walk into that darkness. But I walk into that darkness all the time because I understand that darkness was gonna create everything I want. So God created the world of triple darkness. So out of darkness, God created the light. But you don't want to follow this fake light. Like this light here. This light, this hurt my eyes. You want to follow the real light, and that light was inside you. All right? Huh. What do you confuse?
I have this thing now where I had a problem when I was praying, right? I don't like saying names anymore. I think the highest source or the higher power
You smart.
is it can't be contained in a name.
No. See, listen. A lot of people don't want to call God God because he make a lot of God. I'm a God, right? So you wanted to say it's divine, all right? And you don't want to really give it a name because how could you give it a name? It don't have a name. It's not a he, not a she. It's above name. It's above gender, right? So you got to pray to yourself. A lot of people know you got to ask yourself because that's. Let me tell you. Say that again out loud. What you just said. You don't know what. Repeat the question out loud.
I don't remember the question.
Okay, now say I don't remember what question inside. That's the voice you listen to. That's the voice you pray to. I just want you to go within. So I understand you don't remember what you said, but what you said within, if you go within, you pray within, then everything will be okay. But it's never gonna be okay if you look for a God in the sky or Jesus. How it gonna be okay then? Because you gotta wait for it.
Do you think people could find that voice with all of the noise that's around?
You just did. Everybody can, but you can't find it when you're looking for it to hear it like this. You gotta find it within your head. Like you gotta say this. You gotta say, "Hey," it is say, "Head in your head." Say, "Hey," it is say, "Head in your head," and then recognize that voice inside your head, so you know. Listen.
Look, man, the devil is the master of deception. And the greatest deception in the world is tricking you into thinking that you are not God. Pray to me instead of praying to yourself. Ain't that crazy how that works? The voice in your head, the person you hear in your head when you thinking, that's God. But billions of people look up to the sky towards the devil. And a lot of people gonna say, I don't know what you don't know what you talking about. You need to read scripture. The thing about scripture is all that stuff has been handed to you from generations from generation. All you know is what you grew up on.
To, right? You want to listen to that voice inside your head, not everybody else's voice, because that's your compass. Everybody came to Earth with a compass, right? And it's that voice in the back of your head, right? It's the consciousness of the universe.
Trust me,
God.
y'all. I'm gonna snap in a
God is
minute. I'm
conscious,
drinking
gang.
on my little beer
everybody
right now.
look
Oh
for him.
shit!
Everybody can't.
I can't talk at the same time he talking. But yeah, I'm drinking my little beer right now, and In a minute, I'm gonna get the snapping, bro. Trust me, just stick around. I'm gonna get to talking some real shit. I might even have to cut him off and tell y'all what I know for real. He knows some shit, but I know some shit too.
Find out he's everywhere, he everything, he your thoughts, he's consciousness. Well, can't say the energy of God is conscious.
I agree with that.
Divine.
As you were saying that, I got real excited. And I say this because I wish more people knew the power that he have.
Everybody know.
You think so?
They just don't remember. Listen, everybody know, they just don't remember. How can you remember if you sedated? How can you know anything if you sedated? Everybody remember, but they can't remember. But everybody know.
You think people need to be taught?
What they gonna be taught? Listen, I don't think you understand. I'm gonna be taught something I already know. Listen, I know everything. I'm just under drugs that make me forget. But what don't you get? Everybody know. But the fluoride in the water, right? The gluten in the food, right? All
Hundreds
these
of
things
years of
stop you from
manipulation.
remembering. You don't gotta learn shit. That's why I don't read books. They put it in the books and so forth for everybody to learn. Can't nobody learn. They're like hell try to learn. Because to try to learn is to be controlled, is to take another man's ideas.
Greatest deceiver in the world. Hundreds of years from generation to generation to generation. My timeline was flooded with God type, we got YouTube shorts and stuff like that. People talking about God and people talking about all this stuff. But at the same time, they dressed up in the flyest clothes. And they preaching in front of these people with, man, I don't even know them. It's hard to speak when I'm on camera. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I'm by myself, it's a little bit easier. But I don't think people understand, like, when you're dealing with deception, you gotta be really, really careful. Well, you can't be careful because you don't know that you're being deceived. It's like a person don't know that they being deceived, man. So it's like that's a tough one, bro. It's like I know the truth about this shit. Truth is, if you're not outside protesting about Jesus, then you worship Satan. If you're not in a mass group, like, this is our God, this is what we worship, just like how you would do in heaven. You would do it in heaven. Why won't you do it here? Which means a lot of people not going to heaven. Even if they believe they're the best worshiper ever here on earth. You're not speaking the word to other people. You're not getting other people in a mass group to go outside and be like, we're giving everything Satan gave us away. This is all Satan. This computer, the microphone, the camera. If we not gonna give this up, bro, if we not gonna stop being comfortable, then good luck. I don't know what to tell you. But he's inside of you. He's inside of everybody. People just gotta remember. A lot of people don't remember. They was taught, watch this TV, it's great. Eat this TV dinner. Go to work. Go to school. Learn a useless skill that won't matter in 40 years. It's sad, bro. You know, somebody told me, yeah, you got a lot of great ideas and you're not doing nothing with your life. And it's like, yeah, well, maybe God isn't always positive, Maybe my purpose is to do this. Or maybe it ain't. Maybe my purpose is just to talk the truth and be loving and kind. I'm going to tell you something about being loving and kind. When I grew up, I never once even had the thought that I hated my stepdad, Stacy. That never even occurred to me that I didn't like him. It never occurred to me that I didn't like my grandfather until I got older. Like, I grew up loving these guys even though they used to physically harm me. That's who I am. You could physically harm me and I still be like, oh, I love you. Hey, granddad. Hey, stepdad. Yes, it's lonely being escaped from the Matrix. You're one in a million. And you don't got $1 to your name. So yeah, it's lonely and it's sad and I just want to teach people to love, bro. No matter what happens, man. Show some love. Stay loving. Stay kind to each other. Know that God is inside of you and not in the sky or underground. And mobilize. It's time to mobilize, man. Like Christian, Muslim, Buddhist, all like dude saying in this video, all that shit the same. That's I don't even want to say the true nature of it, but that's it's derailing you from yourself. Some people know the truth, some people don't. I think I know somebody who know the truth. I think she know that God is inside of her and not this sky god named Galactus or whatever. Like, but when it's in you, it's in you, man. When it's in you, it's in you, dog. All right, I'm gonna play the video. I'm shut up.
Ideas for, right? So why do I'm gonna read your perspective for? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna be a idea. I can make my own idea.
Let's talk about that briefly. ChatGPT.
You're there.
Okay. So I found myself talking to ChatGPT, and I want quick information, just like in radios. I need what I need so I can go ahead and move how I need to move. And when I was typing the question, I stopped.
Chat GPT. All right. I know I said I was gonna stop pausing the video, but I just got to comment on this Chat GPT stuff. Yes, it's the devil, just like anything else around us. They gave you a TV. They gave you a microwave. They gave you a computer. They started off with the smartphone. They it's always been Satan. But yet people, these same hypocrites walk into the church with their iPhone and they talking to their chat GPT. I'm sure they asking it for Bible verses and all. The master of deception, bro. The nigga can make you eat shit that you don't even want to eat. Cause you gotta eat it. They weaponize the food. Yes, Chat GPT is the devil. Just like anything else we got. I'm telling you, bro, like, we not gonna meet God until we just give up everything. And nobody's gonna wanna do that. No, I don't wanna do that. But that's the truth. You hop in this chat off a computer, you're using Satan's equipment. I'm using Satan's equipment. We're not outside. We're not with nature like Adam and Eve. We're not we're not doing what we're supposed to do. He made it to where everybody is doomed. There's gonna be very few souls going to heaven. Cause nobody wants to. Somebody told me all I had to do was sit and listen and I could hear God. And you know what? I did. And I realized everything gotta go. Literally everything gotta go. There's no way to communicate if we don't have the devil's equipment. There's no way to be comfortable if we not. Man, this shit is sad, bro. We're all doomed. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what it means.
Start backspacing. I'm like, if I let this system, or wherever you want to call it, create my reality, what happened to my part of that co-creation? And I stopped.
Whole thing you get, gang, you or I don't want to say it, but you're supposed to use it. But listen, you got to use everything. You got to use to create your reality because it's for you to use. Listen, everything, it got a double score. Everything is bad, but everything is good, right? But how you going to get information faster than you need it? Listen, you've been set with a time bomb to die before you remember. You need ChatGPT, gang. You need anything that gets you information faster because you're going to die soon. And when you die, you'll come back in another bite, right? So use it so you won't come back in another bite. Right? Because you need all the tools. Same tools that you can use against you can use for your benefit. So think about it. The library's there. They got
Damn, that's true. I agree with that part you just said. The same tools that's used against you, you can use. And that's exactly why I don't know if he trying to deflect from being a hypocrite, but I use me some Chat GPT, but I don't use it the way that some people use it. Some people be like, uh, my girlfriend acting this type of way. Is she cheating on me? That shit'd be like, here's a couple reasons why she might be cheating on you. Like, no, bro, that's not what it's for. It's really for productivity. If you got some ideas about something or you working on something, you ask it questions about that and it help you do it. Like, I just wrote a book called Echoes of Origin. It's coming out on Amazon soon. Like, bro, it's not for life advice. It's not for biblical advice. It's not for it ain't for none of that, bro. But it is a part of the system like anything else. But what do you do with the system that you can't beat? You use it.
Information there. If you want to read, and that read, you can make you go find yourself. Say you go read a book about meditation. I'm meditate. Then you learn. Okay, yeah, I learned. Then you learn that book was poison. Right? So anything can lead you to the good thing, even the bad thing, even a bad book. Because that's why I stopped reading. Because I read some bad books. I read a book. Oh, this is good. The next book tell me it's bad. I had to now confused. So I could read. Then I realized that he put out this book. Right? I realized that everything was against me. Republican and Democrat, the same. Nobody never voted. All the presidents been cousins. So I understand that we are under the attack. White, black, no matter. We under attack. That's what I realized.
I want to pitch a little bit. What does life after death means to you?
Tokyo already dead. What do you mean? I mean, life after death, why you saying? Nah,
You say you died 5 times.
I died 5 times and you came back in the same cycle. Time is linear. That means I never died. I just kept on restarting my game. There's a time is linear game, right? Past, present, and future is all connected, right? So they want to trick you. Death is the biggest trick. It's the biggest hoax, right? It's the biggest hoax. They say, but you never seen them die because energy can't die. Because when something dies, something else is born, even from the same thing that just died. So how the fuck does something die?
Now, I won't comment on life and death situations because I don't know what happens after death. But let's see what he's talking about.
Right? I said I died 5 times just for the fact that I really died 5 times in this dimension. But did I die? No, because nothing can die. I was tricked. They made me think I died. And every start of my game put me in another body and right my mirror. Right?
You think that happening with everybody else?
Everybody here. Everybody here. Listen, the earth is 4.5 billion years old, but the planet we live in, when this one is 5,026 years old. Right? So it's a total difference. Right? Because the other one was physical and this one just, this one's not even real. Now, a lot of people don't know. Everybody think this is the real world. It's not. When the world flooded, it was over. When it the firmament, it never came back open. It been ever since.
So we ain't even in the real world, right?
Nah. I'm trying to figure out where our real body is. Yeah.
What's the most annoying thing about your mission right now?
Street. The ones I come to help, because they kill me at any second. And I can't be the first one to kill them. A lot of times I want to kill them first because I know how they are. Or I know how they think. So I want to get over with and kill them. But then I can't. Right? Because I'm the prophet of God. But I can't go on around killing people. Whatever try to kill me. And that's the most scariest thing. Right? It's like being in there. It's like walking into someone where you know you're going to lose. I don't even know on way ahead of time. I don't know if God.
Man, this nigga talking all this shit with all Balenciaga on. Like, he got some spiritual knowledge, but it's like, bro, one of the things I don't like that he said is, if you spiritual, you should be rich, because you know how this world works. And it's like, bro, it's deeper than that, bro. You might have got lucky because you came up at a time to where you can get rich without so much surveillance. But everything that we talking about nowadays, bro, is being totally under surveillance. There's a thing called shadow banned. I'm sure the stream is gonna be shadow banned, because a lot of the stuff that I say and I'm gonna continue to say, they're not gonna let it go through the algorithm. So, last night, my lady friend seen a red dot in her house. And she was freaked out about it. You could tell she was really, I don't know if she was disturbed, but she was like, man, I seen that. You can't tell me I didn't see it. And I'm telling you right now, dude, everything not crazy talk. Everything not crazy talk, bro. It might sound like it because you know that, all right, he had a couple beers and smoked some weed today, so he just tripping. Like, no, bro. I think this without drinking and smoking. This is my normal. Bro, I've been high all my life. This is exactly what I see and know. A lot of people not real people. 607 Unc might not be real. And we watching his video right now. But a lot of people not real people. Don't even get me started with that. But, man, for example, I'll give you an example on everybody not real. We got 3 different examples. The police, soldiers, well, that's one and the same, and cam girls. Cam girls is the ones that you wouldn't even, what's the word? Expect. Like, bro, it's so many of them, thousands and thousands. And you start to hear about, there's these experimental cities that they built where they got whole cities, they got whole structures built, and they tailored everybody's life exactly to it. And then they put them on camera and raised them to think that that's life. That's all they know. It's cam girl and sucking dildos on camera. Like, no regular girl grows up like that, bro. And I'm trying to explain to y'all, bro. I had to hop on stream today because, bro, we in some shit that we don't understand, bro. And I'm just trying to tell you, like, everybody's not. I'm a real person. You saw me, I hopped on my stream today and I didn't even know damn near what to say. But some people are born to be a YouTuber. And I'm not talking about by God. I'm talking about by whoever controls what. Some people are born and raised to be a YouTuber. Some people are born and raised to be policemen and women. Some people are born and raised to be soldiers. Some people are born and raised to be cooks and chefs. Some people are born and raised to be firemen. It's it's fake shit all around us. The little kid that grow up and say, "When I grow up, I want to be a fireman." That nigga never becomes a fireman. But there's kids that was military trained from birth. Bro, we are in a prison, bro. If you see a red dot come out of nowhere in the house, I don't know what that shit means, but it scared the shit out of me. Everybody got their part, bro. Sometimes your part is just being a slave. I know that was fucked up to say. But like, if you go back to 2008, the Avengers movie, Loki told you exactly what you are. The villain, Loki, that the Avengers had to fight. They told you the truth right in front in a superhero movie of all things. Like, bro, we're literally built and tailored to be ruled. That's it, and that's all. Unless we wake up and remember that there is listen, man. Why is it that heaven or hell we serving somebody? Why do we have to serve anything? You go to heaven, that's cool. It's a nice place that they told us about for thousands of years. Passed it through generations. You think it's gonna be singing harps and bro, they literally told you that you a slave and you just ignore it because you want to pay attention to all the positivity. All the positive things that Jesus could do, and he could do that, and he could do that. Bro, they're grooming you, bro. They literally groomed. They groomed the entire world to thinking that they're gonna go somewhere and have this life we got right now. You gonna have that in heaven? No, there's no free will in heaven. Your free will is goddamn praising Jesus, God, whoever, every day, all day, for eternity. Then your second option, which is also just as fucked up, is to just burn. So I just hope that I hopped on here to tell people to wake up, man. Wake up. Your Bible, your verses that you read, all that shit. You feel that because that's what you want to feel. You want to feel comfortable by feeling what you reading or what you saying. But no, it's not reality. You're a slave made to be a slave. And it's a war. Who gonna get the most slaves? For one, we don't even know if dude and the other dude isn't the same person. Because when you look at history and you read up on certain things, they sound like the same individual actually. But people ignore that too, just like we ignore everything else. This shit is not what it is, bro. And sometimes you gotta get away. You gotta get away from people that I know I do. I wanna get away from people that's still stuck in this matrix. Cause they been in it for so long. That's all they know. That's all they wanna believe. It's like man, that shit is sad, bro. Like at some point you gotta just wake up and be like, you know what? I'm about to have some fun. Fuck this job. I'm about to take the rest of my money, flip it into this project, and then I'm going to Cabo or wherever the fuck you want to go. At some point, you gotta do that because this world is not what it seems. They lying to you, and I'm sure this stream is gonna get shadow banned. You know what this world is? It's a prison. President is the warden. Police is the prison guards. Police, FBI, all that shit, dude. They can bug your house without you even knowing. Ain't that some scary shit? Who does shit like that? You could be sitting up, sleep, and they just come in the middle of the night and bug your shit. Now they know they can hear everything you talking about. But I ain't afraid though. I'm not scared. I know every day I get a little bit more uneased. But I ain't scared. I still go outside. Catch me outside like that one white girl that one year. Whatever her name is. Catch me outside. Like, no, I'm not running away from my how I think. I know I'm the motherfucking ugly sheep. That's who I am. I'm the ugly duckling. The one that don't belong. Y'all can belong all you want to. See where it gets you when Jesus comes back. Nah, I'll take that back. I'm a hypocrite. I still use everything that Satan gave us. So no, I can't even say that. But if God knows your heart, you should be all right. That's what you would think, but God is not. Man, people don't understand how cruel that dude could be. One time I rode into a lightning storm because I wanted some beer. And this specific day, it was really, really coming down. And my dumb ass still went outside anyway. My logic was, well, shit, I got dry clothes at the house. I'll ride out here and come back and just get dry again. It ain't no big deal. Dude, I don't know what me and my relationship with that entity is up there, whatever it is, but the storm was literally following me. And I'm not crazy. I even told my friends, and they was like, man, you crazy. We at the bar. Yeah, we just want to drink and talk about bullshit. Nigga, no. That shit was an experience. I didn't even tell the closest person to me that, because she wouldn't believe it. But, nigga, the storm, I was riding a bike and that shit was like literally over my head. Turn the corner, go the other way. It could just be sound frequency or whatever, but I felt like that shit was following me. Then when I got close to the store, that shit struck a car. Damn, that shit just made me realize some shit. Yeah, I got close to the store. And that shit was like kaboom. Ramp, 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 ramp. And I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, nigga, bro, I'm like 12 feet away from the goddamn car. Like, what if I was on the other side of the street? I would have got struck by lightning. And, like, when it happened, I just thought to myself, like, why the fuck? Like, what's your issue with me, man? Man, I rode back home. That shit kept following me. That shit follows me all the way back home. Ka-choo! Kaboom! And I'm like, man, I made it. I couldn't forget that car though, cause I literally heard the shit hovering over my head, like kind of like those movies where you got like those movies where there's a spaceship or something. You can hear it kind of hovering. Kind of felt like that. Bro, nobody gonna believe that shit, bro. Ain't nobody. But that shit was hovering right above me. And then struck a car. And yeah, I'm scared of these new storms. These new storms, they're not like the storms I grew up on. I mean, there was always thundering and lightning, but it was regular. You know, it was just like, I can't describe it. Regular. This new shit, bro, back in the day, man, this new shit is fucking, it's outrageous. But all right, y'all. I'm at an hour on stream. 6:07. I'ma finish watching his interview or whatever. But yeah, that's all I could take from him right now. He started to talk about life after death while wearing Balenciaga and a gold a necklace on, his chain and all. Like, nigga, you a part of the world too, bro. Stop acting like you super spiritual. I'ma tell y'all the truth. Nobody's super spiritual or super godly or any the only ones is monks. Monks know something that don't nobody know. They gave up everything to live in a temple together in silence. I don't know if they be silent all the time because that's not even human nature. Unless they know something we don't know. Maybe they be talking to each other telepathically or something. I don't know. But monks, they said they gave up everything to be closer to God. If you not doing that, then you know who you serve. And I know that's a harsh truth. It's a rough truth. I'ma just come out and say it. I can't say it on YouTube, but it's a straight up effed up truth. If you not giving up Satan's weapons, then that's it, bro. We're all hypocrites. The greatest pastors in the world, those are the biggest deceivers. The motherfuckers not living on the streets. They have mega churches. A person close to God don't need a mega church. They could just walk outside and have a church. A church outside. That's what Jesus used to do. Did Jesus have a mega church? I'm pretty sure he didn't. He just walked outside and people followed him. If you're not doing that, bro, then we're effed up. That's it. I'm out, y'all. Peace. Again, bro, I'm Bruce the Million. Check me out sometime, bro. I'm gonna be back on in a couple days. I just wanted to hop on and give my opinion on what 607 I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm ending it early or what. I'm only 30 minutes into his video, but I'm an hour into my video. Now I don't really feel like continuing because he talking about life after death and shit, and I don't really understand that part. But yeah, man, I'm gonna chop this shit up. and chop it up with y'all in a minute. All right, gang. Peace.